In science, the authority of thousands of opinions is incomparable to one tiny spark of common sense in a person. See now the power of truth. The same experiment at first glance seems to show one thing, when closer examination convinces us of the opposite. In time you may find all there is to find, and your progress will only be far from humanity. The distance between you and them may one day become so great that your elated cry over some new gain may be answered by a universal shriek of dread. They seem to forget that the increase in known truths stimulates the investigation, establishment, and growth of the arts, not their dimensions or destruction. Philosophy is written in the great book that has ever been before our eyes, I mean the universe, but we cannot understand it unless we first learn the language and understand the symbols, in which it is written. The sun, with all the planets revolving around it and depending on it, can still ripen a bunch of grapes as if nothing in the universe could be done. By denying scientific principles, one can defend any paradox. All truths are easy to understand once discovered, the point is to find them. I have never met a person who was so stupid that I couldn't learn something from him. The Bible shows the way to go to heaven, not the way to go to heaven. Who will really limit human intelligence? Who will assert that everything in the perceptible universe has already been discovered and known? With respect to things that require thought, the less people know and understand about them, the more positively they try to argue about them. Long experience has taught me about the status of human beings with regard to matters requiring thought. The less people know and understand about them, the more positively they try to argue about them. The more positively they try to argue about them, while on the other hand knowing and understanding many things makes people are wary of judging anything new. There are people who reason well, but there are far more of them than people who reason badly. Mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe. It is a beautiful sight and it is a joy to see the moon's body. I do not feel obligated to believe that the same God who has endowed us with reason, and intellect has meant us to forget their use. The fear of infinity is a form of nearsightedness that destroys the possibility of seeing what is truly infinite, even though it in its highest form created and sustains us. I do not feel obligated to believe that the same God who has given us senses, and reason has made us forget their use and in other ways to give us the knowledge we can derive from them.